It's time to play GW Surgery Family Feud. Introducing the Chiefs, Karina, Jake, Rachel, Laura, and Jamie, ready for action. And the attendings, Christy Teal, PL, Kay Vaziri, Matt Ang, and Celine Lala. Let's start the Family Feud with your host, Employee of the Year for the 4th year in a row, Dr. Gustavo Rodriguez.
Welcome to GW Surgery Family Feud. I'm your host, Gustavo Rodriguez, and we are excited to have our Chiefs go head-to-head with the attendings one last time before graduation. I'm being told, however, that there's a substitution for the attendings team. Dr. Lala was supposed to be here, but I'm being told that he is running late because he is filming TikToks with the vascular OR team.
What? No, I don't want to do that. No.
So since Dr. Lala is out, we have Dr. Megan Quintana filling in from ICU 2, where she was doing a sacral decubitus debridement and proctoring a stop the bleed course, all while post-call. The way this works, our researchers have asked our residency, both faculty and residents, for some very simple questions. The answers to these questions have been recorded on our game board. All the residents and attendings have to do is match their answers to the ones on the board. The top 5 answers are going to be on the board, so let's see who knows a residency the best. And our first question is, why didn't my intern show up to work today? Dr. Felix?
They must have eaten bad eggs.
Ooh, let's take a look. And I'm sorry, that answer is not on the board. Dr. Quintana, over to you.
Alarm didn't go off.
And that's correct. We do have that answer on the board. Let's head over to the attendings to see how many answers they can get. All right, they're thinking it through. Let's see what Dr. Ng has to say.
Strike.
Yeah, man. I mean, the S word's got to be up there for sure. We don't talk about the strike. I mean, the S word. It's not something that we discuss, but it's certainly on the board for sure.
All right, let's see if we have strike up on the board. I'm sorry, it doesn't seem like it's on the board. That's 1 strike for the team, but let's see. Dr. Lin?
I know you said it wasn't the strike, but how sure are you that it's not the strike?
All right, how about we just move on? All right, for our second question, name 1 medical student on your service right now. Dr. Ng?
Boss.
Let's see if that answer is on the board. I'm sorry, that is not on the board.
Dude.
What was that?
Dude. Dude.
Dr. Vaziri, hold your horses. Let's give the Chiefs a chance to answer the question. So, Dr. Silcox.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just easier to call them student.
All right, so let's see if student is up on the board. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Dr. Chisaba?
Okay. Mamacita. Oh, buenos días, mamá. Sí, ¿cómo estás? ¿Bien? No. Ay, Dios mío, lo siento. Oh, yeah, mama, come sit. Let's talk about Mr. John Doe.
Yeah, he's doing good. Thanks, Laura. You're the best chief.
Oh, get out of here.
Let's see if Mamacita is up on the board. I'm sorry, you are all wrong and contributing negatively to the work environment, according to your medical student whose name is Jeremy.
Hey, man, I don't know. I think we're all doing great here. Everyone's talking about it.
Thank you, Dr. Lamden. All right, let's move on to question number 3 with Dr. Vaziri and Dr. Silcox. So the next question is about efficiency.
It's me. Dude, efficiency is my middle name.
Gotta get it done, man.
We don't have all day.
No time to waste.
Well, the
Why haven't we
question
heard the question
is...
Should we RT out?
Let's do it.
Okay. So we got a 46-year-old guy here. He had a prior sleeve, and he's Got all that?
All right, moving on to our next question. Who is to blame for your first case delay? Dr. Chisaba?
Okay, this is a tough one, but I gotta say the intern.
For the love of God, take it back. One thing I've learned this year is to be very careful what words I use in front of students and residents, as to not upset them. It is what it is. Therefore, my answer is anesthesia.
Let's see if anesthesia is on the board. Anesthesia is the top answer. So let's move on to the attendings to see what answers they can get. All right, Dr. Ng.
I see you trying to throw the intern under the bus there, Dr. Tiasaba. Probably, I would say it's me. I was busy trying to find my laser pointer and change it into my bunny suit. Anyway, I'm not really the boss, the chief is. So don't worry about me.
Well, my patient's family wanted signed books and photos, so I don't really think it's my fault. I'm just giving the people what they want.
Dr. Quintana?
I mean, we can't really count the room ready if I have to run to ICU 2 and gather wound care supplies and engine tube strips. So definitely the room's not ready.
Actually, a correct answer. I guess that makes sense since we asked all the faculty for the answers. Anyway, the ones we missed were patient disease and liver transplant bumped you. Let's move on to the next question, shall we? For the next question, we have Dr. Thompson and Dr. Teal. What are the best hacks for being comfortable in the hospital? Dr. Thompson?
Stealing the warm war blankets.
Stealing the warm blankets. And we have an answer on the board. Let's see what the Chiefs have to say. Dr. Felix?
Where do I start?
This girl is on fire, folks.
Next question, please.
All right, and our next question is, and yes, this is my third outfit change of the show, mind your business. Who of the Chiefs and attendings has the best 15 minutes of fame? Dr. Quintana.
Oh, it has to be Dr. Serrani. On the news for Cedar Hill, or his podcast about gun violence, or that one time a random guy wrote a play about trauma surgeon Bob Serrani. I mean, this guy's nonstop.
Dr. Serrani, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. That is not on the board. Unfortunately, that adds up to way more than 15 minutes of fame. Chief, any idea? Dr. Lernan?
Well, as a past and future lettuce farmer myself, I personally love watching Dr. Vizuri learn about vegetables.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about what we're going to make. It seems like we're tackling a very unpopular vegetable.
A classic.
Yeah, dude, gotta get those vegetables. They make you strong. Not me. I'm already strong. They make you strong, dude.
If we're doing throwbacks, what about Dr. Abel on C-SPAN?
Somebody's got something wrong with their pancreas. Why do you take out the gallbladder?
That's a great question. There's a lot of different reasons that your pancreas gets inflamed. In Attorney General Ashcroft's situation, he had a gallstone.
Another right answer. So, Dr. Tusaba, who do you think has the best 15 minutes of fame?
Okay, I think Dr. Teal when she did the book tour.
That's a great answer. Dr. Teal is an answer, but not for her book tour.
And the wine, of course, the alcohol cooks off.
The alcohol cooks off, actually.
Yeah.
Really just giving flavor.
A little of the wine while you're...
That is very true.
Karina, you're up.
So, during my reign as Queen on Atkins, I learned a little bit more about Pauline and his new venture. We know he serves some serious looks and 5-0, but I'm not sure you all know just how far those looks have taken him. In honor of our Queen Rihanna, I like to refer to him as Bad Gal PL.
Older model Pauline is tearing up the runway. The retired Taiwanese doctor first made headlines at New York Fashion Week in 2019.
Absolutely iconic. All right, Dr. Silcox?
I don't know, man. You guys are missing a big one. Jake Lambden. His voice is like a combination of Fergie and Jesus.
A man of many talents. The Chiefs have swept the board once again. These attendings better step up their game. And on to the next question. What is the best part about chiefing at the VA? Dr. Silcox?
Chicken bar.
Let's see if chicken bar is on the board. And chicken bar is the second answer on the board. So let's go to the Chiefs. Dr. Tusaba.
Okay. Probably asking discharge to home or to JC every time a patient gets discharged from the VA hospital.
Dr. Thompson.
My juniors do X-Laps while I take Sophia to the pool.
Dr. Felix.
EUAs and excisions.
Some call it the Cantina, others the Snack Shack. It is arguably the hottest spot in town.
There's only two places I want to be. God's country or the VA Patriot store.
And the Chiefs have cleared the board yet again. On to the next one. All right, for this, Dr. Vaziri, you need to calm down. For this next question, we have Dr. Vaziri and Dr. Tusaba. What is the best meal from the trough?
Easy, dude. Holy Trinity, soup, salad, cereal.
Okay, let's see if that's on the board. Trio? And we have an answer. So let's go to Dr. Lin.
Fake meat of unknown origin.
Dr. Teal.
One day a year, they give us the buffalo cauliflower.
Just a 6-pack of Diet Coke.
You know who loved Diet Coke?
Bag of chips and Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
And attending's getting all the answers. The score's getting tight into the last round. And the next question is, what is the most common add-on case?
Add-on cases.
Dr. Teal.
Add-on cases. I did my first middle of the night case this year. Who would want that as common? No way.
I mean, that's all nice and all, but unfortunately not the correct answer. Dr. Thompson?
I love me a good 15-minute appendectomy.
Correct, but more specifically, a robotic appendectomy. Dr. Lambden, any ideas?
It's an easy Coley, a classic case of clip it, snip it, grip it, and rip it.
Again, we will give you the points, but it's more specifically a robotic cholecystectomy. Laura?
Oh, okay. I think a sacral D-cube debridement, which each one I did made me feel more and more thankful that I never have to see an old person again.
All right, let's see if sacral D-cube is on the board. Correct, but it's somehow a robotic sacral D-cube debridement. Dr. Silcox?
I don't know, man. I feel like we do an X-lap and Apthera placement pretty much every day.
Apthera is on the board. Another right answer, but the Apthera is somehow placed by the robot? Dr. Felix?
I've never posted so many add-ons that somehow get canceled over and over again as I did on vascular.
And vascular ghost posting is the top answer. Finally, something without the robot. And that secures a clean sweep for the Chiefs. The score is tight going into the last round. And the final question is a bit of a curveball. Here we have it. Who has the most notable residency pets? Dr. Felix.
Well, it's definitely not most cat Salem. Laura has quite a dog.
And that is the double pointer.
I mean, me?
Jacob does have a lot more kids than he has kidneys.
Somehow the synergy of Jake and Drew, Bad Boys for Life, has gotten another double pointers for the Chiefs. Dr. Thompson?
I mean, me.
Guys, I have some eggs from my chicken farm. Here you go. Enjoy. Here you go. It's for my lovely chicken, my hen, Lucy. She makes lovely eggs. You're gonna love them. This is the best eggs ever.
Well, folks, that was quite the game. You were all very confident in your answers, not necessarily right, but very confident for sure. But we can only have one winner, and that winner is Dr. Lambden!
Whoa, wait. Isn't the whole team supposed to win?
What? You guys haven't been crushing your True Learn Family Feud cues all year? These tests are a piece of cake. If you just crush cues in all your downtime. Bathroom break? Crush cues. Anesthesia waking up a patient? Crush cues. Elevator? Crush cues. You don't need to pay attention on rounds. Just crush cues. Your wife giving birth to your 8th child? Crush cues.
He wasn't even here for the last 2 months.
I've been crushing cues since I was a baby. My first words? Grip it and rip it. I'm a winner. You're all cooked.